Let me introduce you to the Krusty the Clown wannabe. This clown is so devoid of how a normal person would produce themselves in front of a judge, even on a Zoom. It really does stagger me how brainless some people are, or as I call them, clowns.
Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, stepping in for Mr. Lebo on behalf of Mr. Hurst, who I see trying to unmute.
Hello.
Please state your name, sir.
Mason James Hurst.
Thank you. All right, we're here for a pretrial in this matter. He had been referred in the circuit court. What is the status of that, please?
Judge,
I'm sorry. Sorry, Ms.
go right ahead, Mr. Mansour.
Oh, no, I was just going to relay in the notes to the request. Mr. Lebo was going to request an adjournment for the competency report in that felony, and that date is the 7th of November.
Bro, what the? I'm supposed to get on probation tomorrow?
Mr. Munson, you're unmuted.
Oh shoot! Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. It said I was muted at first. I apologize.
So when would we like to adjourn?
Judge, I would like to bring up the fact that this has been adjourned several times pending his competency evaluation.
Miss Wood, Mr. Hurst, are you rolling a joint at this moment?
No, this is tobacco. I have a whole pouch of tobacco. Here, let me grab it for you. Here. I smoke tobacco.
Appropriate time for you to do that.
Oh, no, I was already in the midst of it.
Sir, you are in court. Stop it.
Ma'am, I was already in the midst of it, and I just turned my phone on, and I saw that was my time up.
Okay. All right. Mr. Hurst is going to be held in contempt of court since he just decided he was not going to stop.
No, I'm rolling a cigarette.
I don't care what you're rolling. You're in court.
I'll put it down.
Mr. Hurst will be seen in person for his next hearing.
Ma'am, I have something I'd like to complain about.
Where most people would apologize for annoying the judge, so perhaps she may take a Zoom instead of a show. Clown here thinks this would be the best time to raise a complaint. Clowns, they are funny people.
I've been told 3 different courts from my last court case working through CMH. And I was told I had to be at the courthouse in person today. So I rode my bike to the courthouse and got given this Zoom call and had to ride back here to get connected to Wi-Fi to have this Zoom call. So I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning to ride my bike to come to the courthouse, which I wasn't supposed to be there because they keep giving me the wrong addresses.
And now contemplate. Why would you raise this as something you would believe that the judge should be the person to receive that complaint? Krusty here has the brains of a squid. And in my mind, all I can think about is him riding his little bike to court. I wonder if he's thinking, did she hear me? This judge doesn't even respond to him. That is the harshest critique to get, that you, in her universe, don't even exist.
Mr. Mansour, do we have a report back for him yet? Do you know?
I'm unsure, Your Honor. I can check right now.
Your Honor, I can jump in. Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo from Mr. Hurst. We do not have a competency report.
Your client continued to roll a joint or tobacco or whatever he was rolling, despite the court's order to stop doing so until he was completely done and decided that he would stop at that point. When he was done, he would put it down. So he is in contempt of court. He'll be here in person next time. And hopefully we have a competency report by then.
Yes, Your Honor.
So Krusty here may actually be crazy. that would actually make so much sense. But even then, even crazy people can be polite and respectful.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. When will this in-person date be?
I'm getting ready to give you that in a second, sir.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Woods, you were trying to say something as I was asking you to stop talking.
Yes, Judge. I just wanted to bring it to the court's attention that that he was referred to competency, I believe, in February, and that I didn't know if any defense counsel was following up with getting that report or finding out why it's been taking so long for that report to be completed. That's all, Judge.
I can save them all that time in getting that report, as I'll declare Krusty isn't incompetent. No, Krusty is just a prick.
When did you say the next court date is in circuit court, please?
November 7th, Your Honor.
I believe we're here on November 12th, right? November 12th, 2024 at 11 a.m. in person.
Okay, so 11 a.m. November 12th. Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
At least he knows how to say goodbye. Goodbye, Krusty.
The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
Mr. Rowe, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Are you applying for deferred adjudication in this case?
No, Your Honor, it's probation.
All right.
We'd love deferred, though, if the court would consider it.
All right, Mr. Did you understand you're charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $600 fine. Is the state in favor of community supervision? All right, state is recommending community supervision, DWI intervention course, PAM for half the term of probation, VIP panel in 2 years, driver's license suspension. All right, so what I can tell the parties is I am not going to go along with PAM unless he provides an affidavit of non-driving.
We understand that, Your Honor.
So if you all want to not put this as a part of your all agreement and put it below the line, and what I will do is I'm willing, if he doesn't have a vehicle,
Yeah.
or there's not a vehicle at his house, then I'm willing to do PAM for half the term, but there has to be an affidavit of non-driving, and I must know that there's no vehicle at his home or residence.
So what she's trying to say is that any vehicles at your home, if there's only one truck in the driveway, it's your wife's, your mom's, your dad's, that vehicle will be equipped with ignition interlock.
I understand that. Additional. What was he doing? Was on bail? Didn't he have both or something?
We were gonna get both, but he got locked out of a work truck and he had a lot of issues with that device and the fees on it. So he's had problems with it before.
Okay. So below the line, Judge?
Yes. So if y'all will remove PAM for half the term and just put PAM below the line. And just so you know, if I follow your plea bargain agreement, I'm going to order that you have ignition interlock for half the term if you have access to a vehicle. If you do not have access to a vehicle, which means there's no vehicle in your driveway.
That's correct.
Or parked on the side of the street. If you don't have access to a vehicle and you provide the court with an affidavit of non-driving, then I'll allow for PAM.
Okay.
But only under those circumstances.
And that's even if other members of the home provide affidavits that they won't let him drive it still.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I don't cross the bridge until it's built. All right. So according to the plea bargain agreement, there should be DWI intervention course, VIP panel, 2-year driver's license suspension. Did you understand that to be the plea?
That's correct.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, sir.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in both places?
Right.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Just discovery motions, Your Honor. There have been no other filed motions.
All right. Outside the agreement, state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, GPS in lieu of Bear County Jail sanction, portable alcohol monitoring for half the term of probation. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Your Honor, in lieu of the GPS, would ask you to get credit for the time served. He's done many more days than 10 in Bear County Jail.
All right. Did you understand those were recommendations and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? And the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, he's been in custody now several different times. I know at this point in time, he's expressed a great deal of remorse. He had some issues with his ignition interlock and some other problems early on. A lot of that was related to finances. I would say pretty much all of it was related to finances. That is from trouble that he's gotten himself in. But he's shown a lot of remorse for a situation. He understands that this 5 years probation requires him to not drink alcohol at all. And I do think he's going to abide by that. And that's the reason why he decided to make this decision today. As the court will note, I was not supposed to be pleading this client today. I was going to be withdrawing, but this is what he wanted to do. We were able to go over everything, and that's what he wanted to proceed with today. So I'm helping him do that.
All right. So are you employed?
Not the time.
When's the last time you were employed?
Since the last time I got in custody.
All right. And what were you doing?
The 4th of December.
And what were you doing?
All filming.
And is that what you're going to continue to do?
That's correct. I've been doing that for the past 13 years.
All right. How long have you been in custody? Since December 4th?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Obviously, you have an alcohol problem. Probation, how long would it take to do a TAP evaluation in custody? And how long would it take out of custody? This is what the court will do. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years, DWI intervention course, DWI education, victim impact live, 2 years, driver's license suspension, ignition interlock for half the term, or the court will allow Pam with an affidavit of non-driving and plus proof of no access to vehicles. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular UAs, a referral to felony drug court. We're going to do the TAP evaluation while in custody. If the TAP does not take place in 2 weeks, let the court know and I'll release him. There is 10 days in the Bear County Jail as a condition of probation. The court will show that as satisfied. 180 hours of community service restitution. Do you have any children? Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
20, 15, 12, and 9.
All right, parenting classes, field visits, one time per month for 3 months, and then at probation's discretion. Probation, is there anything else? Yes, if he completes parenting classes, then the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Yes, because that will be quicker actually than TAP. So the TAP evaluation and felony drug court is in custody. Is there anything else? Yes. Yes, proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minor. All right, Mr. Roa, is there anything else you need from the court? All right, we can go off the record. Obviously, you have an alcohol problem. You're probably one of those people who can't drink alcohol at all. Nobody ever intends to go to a restaurant or go somewhere, drink, get intoxicated and kill somebody, but it happens every day. So don't be that person where you're stumbling out of a vehicle and the person you hit is dead. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
I do hope you liked that selection of cases here on Off the Record. If you did, then please leave us a like, and even better, if you are new, please subscribe, and I'll do my best to keep whoever you're watching my channel with entertained, so at least it will take their mind off being hungry. Welcome to my channel.
Bounty.